Hello everyone, and today we're so happy to see each other again because I was going to go to the shops again, but it's not any old shop, and it's somewhere more special than the shop. Going for a nice day in the sunny spotty day. And I don't know what a spotty day would be again. For a nice hot day in the center of the palace. But I don't know what is clouded in here, because I don't know why everything is so silly. And the words somehow for a bit silly might be a bit silly now, because we're always getting on Daddy's sucky thing. We're going on and on and on. But today we're getting a bit silly for a nice day, because we're going so slow. And of course for a noisy thing. In the word nobody noticed in the water specking. In a weaky thing, I never thought about shoky things could happen in silly things, but I don't know why they always happen. In Artie Malty were cut in the Zackle belly patsy, and I always thought about a Bossy Killy Benny, see? And I always be so nice when I was so Shelly take. We got our bunny gunnies too. So she made it all up, and we're so lucky to see. We're so lucky to see some doll and sound. Now we're going more, and I want to buy some of that yummy thing, so I love it. And then we got it. We low-key things like it was we're going on and on. I still didn't got my precious singing thing. And I know that I got my sang thing. That I love it, the sack of Bilkily. And what I was showing my sealers that I was getting a bit silly at that time. And the most is about 20 mattresses on top of busy things. But I don't know what is 20 mattresses. And the word for a nicey time, we were getting for a bit for the time of day in the woodies. And the woods in the world was a bit silly at that time. But the most was popular in the last spring of cheese, once in a while. And when I saw a mattresses with 20 mattresses on bees, that bees never like 20 mattresses, because they always be alive silly, like when they always do the perfect things. And when I was talking about this mermaid blend, that's so good to have a Xuka there, because I was thinking about sucker things. I know, and I always see goody things more than a sack. And when I never thought about silly old thing, is about 20 mattresses on top of 3 beds. What was that like? And when we got the money, we always get to buy some fruit and vegetables. I was going to buy some carrots, and then we did buy some carrots, because I just love carrots. Anyway, in the word, I like it so much. I don't like so much, because it always gets me very silly or fanny, Sancha. And I don't know how long it's going to be done in a minute. And we always get to go next, because all the things we do is about 20 things on top of 3 cars. And of course, the most silliest thing was about 20 sicky fancy fans. And sure, mostly then, and I was thinking about Sarah Milgily. But suck shaking, we're going home. But I don't think we're going home now, because we get to buy stuff. What? happened to me. And then I just say about 20 things, like silly old mattresses and top of 3 beds because we were going to buy something. But anyway, you need someone to choose. So my mummy chose it, and I was so happy to have some. We were liking it much because it's so silly and it's type. Anyway, it was very good, and I chosen that, and I was like it for sure because it was very good and soft and sneaky when a Xuka pattern. I never thought about the most silly thing is when the Koofy gets all the way down the mountain, and when everything comes, it always gets in a timer. It was silly burgies, and I was thinking about sodas because I was thinking about the shark and pointy teeth, and when we got up and the Betty skip. In a skipping rope, we always got fuck Bilsy stuck. And when we get home, we always get some towels before breakfast. But do you know why? It's always running ages for 20 mattresses on top of 3 beds. 20 mattresses on 20 beds, you know. It was running and running till my daddy gets me again. And when the car drives, I never get to die because I love it so much. It was. Nobody noticed for the dog, so I don't know why was I stopping here for a while and a silly casa bed. But the most thing was the 20 mattresses on top of the bed made me very afraid of it. And that made me faster and faster, and so I don't like it, and then we become silly. And when I was going to say that everything was saying so good,